Hello, Priscilla. So today's lesson is lesson 73, and it's adding and subtracting decimal numbers. So when you're adding and subtracting decimal numbers, the only rule you have to memorize that you don't already know is that you have to line up the decimals. So let's say we have 3.45 subtracting 1.25. I want to put this in up and down, and I want to line up the decimals. So I would rewrite it 3.45 minus 1.25. Notice how the decimals are lined up perfectly. And now I can subtract like normal. 5 minus 5 is 0. 4 minus 2 is 2. Bring your decimal down. 3 minus 1 is 2. It would be the same thing if I was to change this to an addition. I would do the exact same thing, other than subtract. I would add, line up my decimals, and then you add like normal. 5 plus 5 is 10, carry the 1. 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Bring down the decimal. 3 plus 1 is 4. Easy enough. Where it would get a little tricky is if you had something like this. Let's say we have 2.45 subtract 1.2. So now I'm going to line them up by decimal. 2.45 minus 1.2. I have something missing here. If there's nothing there, just add a 0 to fill it in. That's all you have to do. The most important step is to line the decimals up. A lot of kids would do this, 2.45 minus 1.2. Because that 0 is not there, this is wrong. You have to line the decimals up, and if you don't have enough numbers, just fill it in with a 0. That's called a placeholder. 5 minus 0 is 5. 4 minus 2 is 2. Bring your decimal down. 2 minus 1 is 1. If we were to change that to adding, we would do the same thing. 2.45 plus 1.2. Notice I lined up the decimals. Add your 0 for a placeholder, and now you can add. 5 plus 0 is 5. 4 plus 2 is 6. Bring the decimal down. 2 plus 1 is 3. Now, in one of the examples, the book has a triangle, and they have given you the length of the sides. In centimeters, and they tell you to find the perimeter of this triangle. Yesterday we talked about area, which was the inside, and you remember that perimeter is the outside. How do you find the perimeter of an object? You simply add up all the sides. So if I'm going to figure this out, it's best to start with your biggest numbers first. So we're going to go 12.5. Remember, I'm going to line up the decimals. 7.6, 4.3. I can add all of those together. All the decimals are lined up. 5 plus 6 is 11, plus 3 is 14. Carry the 1. Bring your decimal down. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 7 is 10. 10 plus 4 is 14. Carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 24.4 centimeters is the perimeter of this triangle. And that is it. Good luck.